Welcome to the show where we talk about buying, selling, online selling, eBay, Mercari, Amazon, garage sales, estate sales.
Good morning. Hey, how's everybody doing? I have to make my 90-second clock slower because I'm sick of it. I was sick of it after the second time I listened to it. Took me an hour to put it together, but I'm sick of it already. Christy's here. Hi, Christy. Good morning. And Lisa C. Lisa, you should have said, what if you got a notification and Lisa C wasn't there? Yeah, is that where they're getting the 4 feet of snow today? Is Buffalo, New York? I have Fox 35 on my other screen here. I listen to it in the morning. Hey, flippin' goodies, Mike, I believe. Good morning, good morning. But I got to admit, it's 58 here now. I have the windows open. Beautiful, airing out the house. Nice. I'd be happy. So I'm going to start off today. I know I went early, like I always do, just to get the things rolling. I like to get things rolling. Thanks, everybody on Twitch. How you doing? Thanks, everybody on Facebook for watching. And thanks, everybody, for coming in here. Yes, some of my weather dudes on the Twitter are saying maybe 7 feet. Nice. Hey, I remember I was in Boston during the blizzard of 78. I was working in downtown Boston. And I worked just in the next town is Charlestown, and then it's Somerville. And you have to go over the bridge to get to Boston. And everything let out early. Couldn't get on the trains. There was no buses. They shut the buses down. My car was parked in what they call Government Center and couldn't get over the bridge. Everything was closed. So I had to stay over my co-worker's girlfriend's house in Boston. And then we were able to drive the next day. Man, was it bad. Snow everywhere. I'm familiar with massive snow. Lived in Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Okay. Yeah, I love snow. Love, love, love. So how's everybody today? Oi, hot, hot, hot. I had to pull some posters. It's very difficult because now I have like 100 posters just laying flat on a table to keep them flat, so I know what I have. But the problem is you have to go through poster by poster by poster. So I had to pull some posters for some orders this morning. I hope Ping G comes in, because I think I have pulled what she wanted. JRKR's in here. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning. And I'm going to start off by doing an unboxing. I got 2 boxes of product. Yes, Christy, if you're still here, can you chime in, please? I got 2 boxes of product yesterday. One was a back order from my distributor that's been on there for months and months and months, and items finally came in. It's kind of okay, because one comes in a case. Well, I got this 2 different ones. Comes in a case of 2, which is okay, because I wanted one for myself anyway, even though I shouldn't. I asked Jerry if he wanted one. He says no, he's definitely out. And then the other is graded cards. I'm dying to see what they look like. I saw them when they were in the vault. I sold 3 from the vault, which is cool, but never had them in my greedy little hands. So I want to see what that's like. So, do you remember yesterday when Jennifer Hayes was here and I was talking about Flip? And she asked, when you sell something, does it delist? And I wasn't 100% sure. Well, yesterday I sold something. I went into the Flip. I hit sold. It delisted it from eBay and Mercari. So I was able to find her in a chat. Not that I went seeking, but I was just lollygagging around the internet. And I saw her and I says, Jen, they do. It does delist from every place. Sorry if I disturbed somebody's chat. But that was nice. And now I finally have, because if you remember, here, let me show you what I'm talking about. Share the screen. And we go to here. Now let me get rid of that background. The background. Get rid of the background. Right?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
What? Who is it? So we get rid of that. We chime in. We chime in. And let me put me as a little baby down here. So it has analytics, right? Remember yesterday, I only showed Facebook and Mercari. So now it should be different, and it is different already. So $305 revenue, $188 profit, 7 items sold, 24 listed, average sales price. There you go. So the little baby one here is eBay. So not bad, right? And that's nice. So it does show you 5 sold on Facebook, 1 Mercari, 1 eBay. So that's cool. At least it gives you something. So in other words, you can print this out. This is only for 17 days. You can print this out at the end of the year if you can filter your analytics by date. Okay, so you can do it for the whole year and give it to your accountant. So that's pretty cool. I'm happy about that. And then let me share with you this, because I know the people that are in here were here when I did this, because Ping G was always talking about she does promoted listings. And then if you recall, I said, all right, I'm going to try this. I'm going to do, and I'm going to show everybody how to bulk edit and do promoted listings on all your listings all at once. So this was when I did it. All right. 283,000 was up 34%. I think this is is this the right one? eBay performance November 8th. Okay. This is when I did it. Listing page views 1881, sales conversion rate 2.3%. This is before I did the promoted listing. So I didn't have anything promoted at this time. Then I go here a week later after I promoted. This doubled or tripled almost, 78%. This doubled. This didn't double, but it went up 56 and then 2.2%. So did it equate to many more sales? Not really. But I wanted to give it a shot so I could show everybody and share what I thought it would work. What I thought of it working. No, come on. Can't you do the right thing? Oh, sorry. Go to this side. There you go. So if you remember, you just click on the black address bar, and as soon as you hit the edge of the screen, it'll give you half, and then it'll leave the other half. So that's just little text stuff. So 283,426. 0.5, 0.4. 1881, 2124. 2.3, 2.2. So it didn't. Sales conversion went down 0.1%. So it's just, I'm going to leave it there. I still have most of the stuff at 4%. I did 4%, not 3%. Pingji did 3%. She says she was having phenomenal sales. I don't know if anyone else tried it after that conversation, but I did 4%. And if you remember, I bulk edited, and I bulk edited the price up 5%. I'm still pretty competitive with the prices on the product, but I went up because I wanted to cover the fee. Surprises me that you didn't get a lot more sales. Recently, when my promoted listing impressions went way down, so did my sales. Yeah, I don't know. But like I said, hey, I am very transparent on my, I am doing trending rates with a cap of 9%. Oh, wow, that's nice. I am pretty transparent with my store, my page and stuff. And I want to help people. I want to show people. So, and this is, because it's an experiment for me, but it could be helping other people. That's why I do it. But I am going to give it one more week before I stop promoting everything. And we'll see what happens. Now, I remember when we did yesterday, I had 180 listings. And I sat here yesterday and did some more. So I'm at 200, just sold one this morning. So I did 21 listings yesterday. Actually, the stuff I listed was stuff that more posters, but stuff like this that nobody was interested when I put it up for sale. So this is the going rate of it. So I just listed that stuff that I tried to sell on YouTube yesterday that didn't sell or there was no interest. Most of it I listed here, plus more posters. So I hope that makes sense to everybody. What's everybody else working on? JR, are you promoting all your listings? You have what, 3,000 listings now? 4,000 listings? How many? How many? Get out. I don't know how much of a lag we have today. 6,600 listings. Yes, promoting them all. Wow. All right, let's do an unboxing. So this came in yesterday. Like I said, this had been on back order for months. Months and months and months. And it would have still been okay if they didn't ship it. But, you know, such is life. Holy crap. Big box. Oh, they don't even come in a case. I thought they came in a case. They come loose. So this is round 2. I know you can't see it, sorry. This is round 2. And this is round 1. That's it, they only have 2. And can you believe there's... Oh, let me get rid of that. Wow. Can you believe there's 6 action figures in here? The box has fragile on a corner, slightly crushed, yeah. And it's FedEx. That box cost me $28 and change to ship, to get. This is with Super 7 reaction figures. Julie, what's happening? So I got a case of these. Anybody's interested in these? Am I going? Yes. It's a whole case. I could sell you these at my cost with shipping. After shipping, I mean. My cost is $13 on these. If you want to... if you want to look up what the retail price is, I guess some other people got them and they're blowing them out too. I did see a couple of people at like $14 or whatever. But I think everybody else is in the $20, $27 range. But if anybody's interested, $13 on those. That's my cost. And then these, like I said, I wanted one of each of these for myself. And this is what they are. They're figures, action figures from the movie Destroy All Monsters. This is round 1. This is round 2. Christy, what's happening? So if anybody's familiar with the movie Destroy All Monsters, you know, all the monsters are on Monster Island and they have to fight Ghidra. These are the figures. And who's the manufacturer again? Mezco. Mezco is the manufacturer. If anybody's interested in one of these, like one of round one or one of round two, because I am definitely keeping one of each for myself. Once again, my cost on these, after I divide the 28 and change through everything, is $55. And I don't know what these are being sold for online. But JR, yes, I'm interested. Love it. Box has fragile on it. It's not fragile. It's an Italian box. It's fragile. What are you interested in, Jan? I was packing orders, wondering why it was so quiet. Had it on mute. And I've been calling your name. Christy, I have a pack of these also. If you want to put in a number in there, if you want to make me an offer and you want to put in a number, let me know. Let me know. Oh, or you want me to start it, want me to do it right now and offer it up to everybody that's in here, which is, well, I don't know. If anybody's interested on Twitch, if you're interested in buying something that I might put up, you have to come over to YouTube. And if anybody's on Facebook and you might be interested, come over to YouTube. Just click on the image. It'll take you right in here. Okay, Jen, no problem. Yeah, I got to get these things listed. Plus, I have stuff that came in 2 weeks ago, also from back order that I haven't put out yet. But I was holding off. For me, it's like, okay, they're toys. Everything's going to sell for Christmas. So I'm just going to wait. There's no rush. For me, there was no rush at all. So what's everybody working on? What's everybody have going on? Anybody? Anybody? That poster deal I put out's been working well, and I see that Wendy's, Wonder Woman, she has been on listing on Facebook like crazy. Like crazy. So she's been doing very well with it. I actually have a couple of people coming over today to pick up some more stuff from Marketplace. Doing orders. Cool. Yeah, because I have some realtor merchandise that I'm not going to need anymore, like lock boxes, the big metal sign holders, stuff like that. What else do I have for realtors? There's a few things like that, but I'm not going to need them anymore. So, like, I have a case of lock boxes. Oh no, I have 3/4 of a case. So somebody bought a couple the other day. Need to do a lot of listing today and over the weekend. Yeah, I have to get some stuff. Oh, I have to get these things now. Now that it's right here in front of me. The other ones are still in a box in the other room. I should just put them in front of me like I tell everybody. Grab it, put it in front of you, list it, save it as a draft, take the pictures, list it. So I was thinking, actually, when I did this yesterday, I did those 20 items. I was thinking of going on live, just put up a picture or a meme or whatever that says "list with me." No talking or anything like. Well, of course you got to talk, I guess, but just show people just how I do it and bang them out. I need to list, but got to jump on my internet job first. I hear you. I hear you. There's a lot of that now. I'm on LinkedIn. For some reason, I'm getting job job announcements like crazy. Oh, Christy, I was going to say, for the whole kit and caboodle. Kit and caboodle. Would you like the old kit and caboodle? You know we have a special deal on the entire kit and caboodle. So sleeves, 3 or 4 stacks of vintage, and then 2005, 2006. Only 3 watching. Wow. Yeah. Well, Paul's not the flavor of the day anymore. You know, I do have those naysayers that they'll get mad at people if they talk to me or befriend me or whatever. So it's the click. It's the click. Hey, Vlogs, how are you? What's happening? I think that's Steven Vlogs, right? I'm thinking 65, Christy. Hold everything right there. Yeah, that would seem they can click my button. Yeah, I know. But that's some people, you know, they do that, they follow that, and they do that, whatever. I can't be bothered, to tell you the truth. Stephen, what's happening? How are you, man? But that's just, and people do it. The sheep, you know, they follow, and that's it. So it's high school, or not even high school. It's schoolyard stuff. I didn't realize you changed your name, Stephen. But that's cool. And your picture, too. That's cool. How's the booth going? How was your sales at the booth? Like, you know, the funny thing, I'm just telling you about, I'm getting notices from LinkedIn. Oh, come on. Where did you just go? LinkedIn jobs. Marketing coach, writing coach, admissions coach. Because I fixed my profile on LinkedIn. Like, what did you do in it? Well, I was a coach. When I was at Coldwell Banker, I was a coach. I was a trainer. And, hit me back. I was just going according to what I had, what they sold for last time in the lots. Because the last lot is like 2 or 3. So if I was just doing like $5 a lot from what I'd had, and then 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. It's like $80. Little slow, but getting busy. Yeah, it should be. It should be. I've been doing some research on some antique malls back home, and the couple, their prices are really reasonable compared to what I was paying here. The flea market, there's one that's indoors. I don't know if I would go there. Very seedy neighborhood, I would say. How about 55, Christy? Because I was going to include shipping. 55, I'll still include shipping. What do you think? Okay. All right. Don't let me twist your arm. But thank you, Christy. You have them all. But I already got a box. No. I know. I have to put all that together. These I was thinking of just shipping them separately because I have a box that they will fit in perfectly. Whole lot. Yeah, so, such is life, but it's mostly my fault too about my attitude and stuff. I don't take crap from people. I don't know if that's age or what, but, and even somebody else said, some of your words really hurt people. I do tell the truth. I do speak the truth and stuff. I don't know if they can't handle the truth or I just don't lay it out on a pie platter or something. But anyway, whatever. So what else, everybody? Or do we make this a quick 30-minute gig? Let's see, that. I have to, does anybody know, because I forget which one it is. Is it PayPal? Is it Pirate Ship? Or Shippo? I forget which one. There's one of them that offers us $3, I think it's a month, maybe, or $3 a week UPS pickup. I saw it once and then I keep forgetting to research it again. But life is too short, love is good. Like I said, Christy, I contributed a lot of it to myself, my attitude and stuff. But I can't take crap. It's Pirate Ship? Okay. Thank you, Lisa. I'll have to go there. I mean, I don't mind going 10 miles up the road. My only problem is I stop and get a sub or a hamburger or something, and I got to stop doing that. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad I'm doing a lot more UPS, a lot more. But who knows what's going to happen in, Julie, right? I can be a B when I have to be, and sometimes I'm that, and I don't even realize it. Hey, when you go to ship something. Oh, okay. Yes, Paul, but we all can. I know, but then I don't even want to get into it. But hey, if anybody wants to come in, Julie, you want to come in? Anybody wants to come in? Lisa, I would love to have you come in sometime. Anybody wants to come in and say, hey, age has its privileges. Lisa, I chalk it up to two things. Age, for me, two things. Age, I don't give an F anymore. I'm not holding back. If I see something that's not right or whatever, I'm going to say something. And then pain, because I am so pissed of being in pain that I know that's another thing that aggravates the hell out of me. Can today having a procedure on my back this morning. Are you getting an epidural? Because I got a contact for a new guy for my back because mine has obviously worn off. It's been 7 years. And boy, does it hurt like hell. But I saw another doctor on Monday for my knee. She's going to do injections on my knee because I tore my meniscus, and I tore it in December, last Christmas when I went home. And it's getting worse and worse. I saw the last doctor and the secretary. I called 2 weeks ago, and she says, I can't get you in here until December 11th. I said, I can barely walk. She said, he's not here. He won't be back until December 11th. So I found another doctor. I went on Blue Cross and got another doctor. The back or the procedure hurt like hell. When I had the epidural on my neck, it's been 4 weeks now. Oh my God. They called and I told the nurse, I said, it still hurts. I said, the injection part hurts and I know it's supposed to. She says, yes, because he put a lot of stuff in there. And she says, don't forget, the needle's big. It's a catheter. And then they go in with the stuff. And I says, okay, I don't want to hear about it. They called 2 weeks and I said, I'm in terrible pain. So they gave me ibuprofen with codeine. So said you can only take it for 2 weeks. And then you got to get off it for 2 weeks. So I'm off it. The pain subsided a little, but it's freaking crazy. My back, my knee, my neck. What the hell? Might as well just put me in a box. I can't walk either. I know it sucks, Julie. You know, it sucks. The surgeon that did my epidural in my neck, he says, you know, they're working on the stem cell stuff. And then the girl, the other surgeon that I talked to of my knee, she says, they outlawed stem cells. I says, what? I said, I had it done on my Achilles tendon about 5 years ago. She says, yeah, you can't do it anymore. But there's still these places out there that are doing it. Well, she says, now they call it something else, platelets, and they take it from your blood, your fat, and they do that. And the guy that did my neck, he said, you know, they have to quicken this medical research. He said, you have bad vision. What can get rid of it? Stem cells. He said, you have pain here, pain. What can get rid of it? Stem cells. He says, but they're not research. The medical research on it is still all experimental. They're not working fast enough to approve it. I says, hey, if you want a test subject, I'm your man. He says, I can't. He says, I can't. He says, I can tell you someplace to go in Tampa. They're doing it all the time and they're having success. But he says, I wouldn't recommend it because it's all experimental. And I says, what's the worst thing that can happen? I can't be in more pain. He says, I don't know. He says, but I wouldn't do it. But he says, that's the body. He says, they could get rid of so much stuff with stem cells if they just did more research quicker on it. So, Julie, you having the three injections, like one every week or every 2 weeks? And are you on your first? Are you on your first one? Like on my neck, I just had my second. No, okay. You just having one? Because typically they do them in threes. Like the new doctor I spoke to on my knee, she says we do them in threes, but you got to get approval from Blue Cross. So, Jen, you want to come in and say hi? How you doing? Hey, how you doing? Julie can't. I know she's on the way to the doctor. Lisa C. Christy. Anybody want to come in? I posted the link on top. And you don't have to show yourself. You can do one of these. You can do a Cody and just talk. And we can all see the thing go back and forth around the picture. But yeah, so that's Paul. You know, it's like is the pain, Julie? Are you still here, or did you leave to go to the doctor already? Because Julie's kind of like me. Julie will speak her mind also, and she doesn't. Oh, she's got the whip in the picture. I will come on, send the link. I can't stay, though. I put it on the top of the chat. There it is again. Hey, Pam. What's happening? How are you doing today? Dude, things got so bad I had to start wire bending, create simple stone jewelry out of trash. Basically, opportunities are everywhere. Don't pass them by. Oh, only I can see that. That's from Twitch. Well, you mean wire wrapping, right? My wife does wire wrapping. She loves it. We go to the gem and jewelry show because she gets the stones that are already cut or whatever, and to wrap the wires. But thank you for coming in, and thank you for sharing on Twitch. Thank you, everybody on Twitch, everybody on Facebook. Thank you for coming in. I'm on my job working, improving your internet search experiences. That's interesting, Lisa. Pam, I have not seen Julie in a long time. How are things? On my improving your internet searches. You know, Lisa, I would love to get on the dark web. I've actually been researching how to get on the dark web because I want to see what's there. This is just for me personally. Not like I'm looking to do anything illegal or whatever, but I hear so much about it. I'm looking just to check it out. But it's not as easy as you would think. It's not like you type in porn and on the address bar and one of the links is the dark web. It's crazy. I don't know if you know how to get there or how to. I can't find out an easy way to do it. It's pretty complex. Can't see the chat. Jules! What's happening, Jules? Oh, Paul, on the dark web, we in trouble. I can't get on, Jules. I hear so much about it. But I want to see it. Can't see the chat. I'm on call, so can't stay. Oh, Jules, wait a minute. What the hell is going on there? Add. There you go. Hey, wow, you look nice.
Thanks.
Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah. I haven't felt good. And you were talking about when you get in so much pain, you get grouchy. That's me. I've been a total bitch.
I said that to Sandy the other day. Well, I have something else that goes on with me, but I stopped taking the pills. So I know it's a little bit more. And Christmas is the worst time of year for me. Has been
I'm not a Christmas fan.
Yeah, has been almost my whole life. But you let your hair grow out from the last time I've seen you.
Well, when Jim was sick, I didn't have time to go to get my hair done. So
looks nice, though.
Thank you. I'm thinking about cutting it off.
Oh, see, I'm a fan of long hair.
All guys are. Do you know any guys that like short hair?
I don't know. I don't know. It's never a question that comes up with me. Hi, Julie. Pam says, hi, Julie. How are you? Have not seen you in a long time.
Yeah. Hi, Pam. Hi, Jules.
Jules said, hi, Julie.
Hi, Jules.
Yeah, Jules said you look great.
Thank you.
So did your back issue just start, or is this something you've had going on?
For about a month. And it was started out just a simple sciatic. I didn't think nothing of it. Yep. Every day got worse. And I couldn't take it. I called the doctor. I was crying. I said, you got to stop this pain. I'm walking with a cane because if I miss my step or I get a sharp pain, it takes me down. I'm not living my life like that. Hi, Adam.
Yep. Mine is a result of herniated discs in my lower back.
Yeah.
And from my knee to my hip on my leg, it's all numb. It's been numb for years now.
That's what mine is, like 3 discs at the top of my butt. And that's how it started.
Yep.
My ass hurt. And I'm like, what the heck is going on?
Yep.
Yeah. Hi, Adam. Adam thinks Twiggy's beautiful.
Yeah, maybe back in the day.
Yeah. So now, so it wears off eventually?
Yes. Well, they, even on my lower back, I had it done 6 or 7 years ago. They did the three injections every 2 weeks apart. And yeah, 95% improvement. But yeah, it wears off. When I had my neck done 2 years ago, he said, they did 3. He said it's going to last between 6 and 18 months. It lasted 2 years. So he was amazed. He says, that's very, very good.
Good.
So now I'm back and I'm on my second one again.
Well, he hasn't told me about my second one. Maybe there's a reason for that, because I am not into
needles.
One's good with me, because both my children, I had an epidural, and they had to call in a specialist. They couldn't get it in, and I told this doc, and I'm like, I'm scared. So
if it's like
volume,
if it's like mine, you lay on this table. There's an X-ray machine that's shaped like this. So and the table's like this. So the X-ray shows the doctor exactly where to go.
Okay, that's what he said.
Yeah, when I had my first one done, I think anybody could have done it because the machine is telling them what to do.
That's okay.
Up 90 degrees, over this way, over there. I said, wow, that's amazing. Oh, Des is here. Hey, Des, how are you?
I know. Hi, Des. I didn't want to interrupt you, but I was so excited to see your name. Hi, Des.
I'm sorry. Des, right. If you want to come in too, we'll do like a semi-reunion.
Yeah.
It's up on I pinned it to the top. Box going out today. Couldn't make the PO yesterday. Okay. Basically, Lisa, Adam, Great Jules. Yeah, so I think they're going to have to do a series of 3 because that's always the way it works. Now, don't forget, you need to have somebody drive you there and pick you up.
Yeah, my girlfriend's going to pick me up in 15 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, because they told, I says, why? I'm okay. They said, no, we did your back. One of your legs that you're driving with could go out. You won't be able to put the brake on. I
was going to ask you, what's it like right after? Are you fine then in a day?
You're getting sedation, right?
Huh?
You're getting sedation, correct?
No, they're numbing it and giving me a Valium.
Oh, my God.
I know.
There was a woman. I was in the waiting room, and the woman in front of me was checking in, and the nurse was talking to her. They were making her appointment. She says, do you want sedation? She says, well, it's just a needle, right? Well, she says, do you want sedation? She says, I don't think so. I said, you want sedation. Because I never saw it, but it's a thick, big needle because they use that and then they put the catheter in with the drug.
Don't tell me.
Well, they're going to numb it up, so you're only going to feel a pinch.
Don't tell me. I just had that MRI. They put something over my eyes and plugged my ears because I'm claustrophobic.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Des is coming in.
Cool.
He said, give me a second, Des.
Yeah, cool. But hopefully, yeah. I hate catheters. Oh, I know.
How soon after you get it do you feel better?
Well, the injection point's going to hurt for a while. Like every time so far after I've had the injection, I just come home and go to bed.
Okay.
Because it hurts too much.
Okay.
Depending what they give, like one of the first times Sandy was driving home, I said, you got to pull over. I'm going to throw up. I was very, very nauseous. Very nauseous. I get nauseous anyway when I'm not driving, but it was particularly bad this time.
You
But
get
yeah,
nauseous when you're not driving? Is that because you're not in control?
I think so. Yeah, because I get the same way driving a boat. If I'm driving the boat, I'm fine. But if I'm a passenger, it's like, oh my God, here goes lunch. Yeah, it's always, I've been like that my
Control
whole life.
freak.
I always have to drive. So what else have you been up to?
Oh, I got rid of my bed and I got 3 rooms to work out. And I'm making one the packing room, one the studio, and one where I can get dressed. I've got 5 dressers in there. And it's just every day I look around, there's more work and more work. And with your bad back, you can't move nothing around.
Yeah. Oh,
So
yeah.
I'll be looking forward to getting busy.
Don't like a whole dose of anesthesia. Don't feel much. Wow, Jules. Yeah, they asked me, you want
Oh,
sedation? Yes, please.
you have a high tolerance, Jules. I have no tolerance for pain. I
I have
am
a
the
high
biggest
tolerance for pain
pussy.
too, but that stuff hurts.
Yeah.
But
So
what's
did
the
you sell
alternative?
any? Pardon me?
What's the alternative? They have to go in, pull the disc out, and then put a plate in there. No,
No,
thank you.
no. And at this point, I don't care so much about the procedure as I do getting rid of like I'm in so much pain that go ahead, shoot me up. I don't care. Get rid of it.
Yep. JR, Jen says, Julie, there's always more work.
Yeah. Jen's right. Every time you turn around, there's more to do.
Fusion, perhaps. Yeah, it's nobody else can see that but me. From Twitch. Yeah, but the fusion, I saw 5 surgeons before I got hooked on the pain guy. They said I could pull the disc out. They have to go in the front. I could take the disc out and put the plate in. He says, but I'll only have you back in here in 5 years because that doesn't move. Your head moves, your body moves. It's going to cause more problems.
Oh, I guess.
So I says, wow, thank you very much. And he says, yeah, so I suggest you go see this person. And that's
Oh
when he
my
recommended me
goodness.
to the guy I met now.
Look at Jules' comment.
I had head surgery. Wow. Years ago, that left me with excruciating pain in the head. I'm so used to it now. Don't feel, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, Lisa, see, she had fusion, didn't help.
Oh, great.
And that's like the pain guy said. He says, if they could develop this stem cell stuff, they could put that in there and fix the disc. It would fix, your body would fix the disc.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not, it's like cancer, they're not the common cold. We don't have cures for all this stuff yet because they're not working on it. But
I
damn,
think they do. I honest to God think like cancer. I think they got a pill for cancer. Took them 2 weeks to get rid of COVID. I mean, a shot.
exactly. That's what I was going to say. They worked on
But
that pretty damn fast.
yeah, and all this money for cancer research, and you guys don't. I think it's just too much money, so they're not going to
Probably.
give it to us.
I can remember me and my friends. It's fun. You think it was the 50s, but it wasn't. We would be hanging out at the corner and saying, yeah, man, imagine the year 2000. There'll be flying cars. They'll have the common cold. There'll be a cure for that already. And what was that in the 60s? So we still don't have any of that stuff yet.
No, I think that we do. I think our movies tell us about our future. I think eventually we'll be the Jetsons. I don't know how, but
Yeah,
we'll be flying around.
they do. Don't want to lose all that money they make on medications, surgeries, etc. Yeah, that's
Look at
probably true.
radiation and chemotherapy. I mean, they're making money hand over fist.
That's probably true.
They just built a new cancer center in town. Jim got to go there for a little bit, and it's so nice. And I'm thinking, yeah, I bet it is all this cancer research that you guys supposedly.
Yeah, when I went to the doctor on Monday for my knee, she said, we got to take new x-rays because your MRI is 8 months old, 9 months old. I went into the room. The x-ray was the smallest x-ray I ever saw. I says, wow, this thing's state of the art, huh? She says, oh yeah. I says, full color also? And they were instant. I've seen some x-rays that were like huge, but this x-ray was very, very small. It was like 2 Polaroid cameras with a bar in between.
Well, look, you can see your baby in the belly now.
Yeah.
Really good. Hi, Des.
Hi.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm good. I want you to keep your hair long, Julie. I love it. It's beautiful.
See, I'm not the only one.
This goal.
That's long. It seems like I have it up a lot, so I get sick of it.
That helps a lot.
Yeah, so this is interesting. Like Jules said, they've had nanotechnology since 13. That would have been used for Yeah. Hey, Tommy. Tommy's probably sitting right next to you, right?
Yeah.
No,
Tommy said there's money in illness, and ain't that the truth?
Yeah. So how are you, Des?
I'm good.
Cold up there? Well, you too, Julie. Cold up there?
Yeah, it's cold.
Got snow.
Yeah, so did we.
Wow.
And we weren't supposed to have snow yet, and we ended up with lots of snow. And, beginning of the lot of snow. The last 3 mornings we woke up with snow on the ground. And it's like, or fresh snow, I should say. I'm like, I'm not ready for this.
Is it nice? Is it snowball snow or just a dusty snow?
Wet.
Oh, so it's good snowball snow.
It's wet and heavy and
heavy, yeah.
Cold,
I remember that.
And I wasn't prepared for the snow yet. Yeah, for sure, JRKR. It is cold as heck. So we've been the last 3 days. It's like people forgot how to drive in snow.
Oh, all the time.
So every morning we wake up, there's probably about 10 to 15 people in the ditch in our area. Wow.
You got a truck? Really?
What's that?
You got a truck?
We have a SUV Ford. Tommy, what is your truck? I always forget.
I was thinking $5. You pull them out one after another.
Well, yeah, that would be great. But we don't drive our truck as much. We have the little car that we drive because gas is crazy. So and it's weird too because all the towns around us are cheap, but our town is expensive.
That's weird.
They've had flat ribbon solar collection that could be modeled to a car shapes to collect solar energy to run cars. Helps. Yeah. 50% more efficiency. Haven't heard anything since.
Huh.
Yeah, it's true. I've been looking at buying a trailer because I bought a truck and I knew I was going home. So I told him, I said, well, I want something with 4-wheel drive. And, he says, what do you need 4-wheel drive for? I says, I'm going home, so I'm going to have to drive in the snow. All right. So I've been researching a trailer, and he says, we can put it with a generator on the front. You get the trailer with this shape in the front. And I says, well, I was thinking of retrofitting the solar panels on the top. He says, we could do that too. He says, that's a lot of people are doing that lately.
My brother-in-law ordered a Ford a year ago and still does not have it.
Wow, that's funny. My buddy ordered a Ford, one of the Transits, the tall Transits, months and months and months, and he still hasn't gotten it yet.
Huh.
And in the meantime, he sold his old truck, and then that guy who was buying it sold his vehicle and came to John and said, are you selling me this vehicle? I sold mine because I'm buying yours. So now he's got no truck.
Wow.
We have an all-wheel drive Ford
Explorer, yeah.
Thank you.
Big boy.
I don't have my glasses on.
Yep.
Big boy. Yeah, I went with I went back to Toyota. We are not ready for electric cars.
I can't picture you in a Toyota.
I've had so much success with Toyotas. I didn't buy. I used to have a Rav. Now I have the Highlander, which is the big, like a giant and swollen Rav.
Yeah, that sounds more like your you'd like.
Yeah. Paul, there's a lot of sun in the winter.
There's
not a lot of sun in the winter here at all. That's why a lot of Wisconsin people are vitamin D deficient during the winter.
Wisconsin? I still love the way you say Wisconsin.
And I wasn't even born here.
Really? Well, you got it then.
I was born in Florida.
Wendy. Wendy. What's happening?
Hello, hello.
Wendy, you are watching a replay of an old show.
No, she's not.
Could be, right?
Oh, now we just.
Has anyone seen Susanna?
I have not. We've been so busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday was actually, I was on with Beth yesterday. And so Resell Rowboat. And that's the first time I've been on for a bit. I know Tommy and I did a live a couple weeks ago. Maybe it was a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I don't know. I'm losing my days. We've just been so busy.
I didn't get a notification. I'd have been there.
Yeah, it was on Tommy's channel. So I know that he hasn't been on a whole lot. So I'm sure that like a lot of the people that follow him probably have to go back and hit that little bell thing to
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tommy said he'd like the Tundra. I used to have a Tacoma, Tommy, for 2 years, but
I'm gonna
I didn't like the big open.
For a minute, I gotta stand up.
I didn't like the open back because driving home we take 2 days, and you don't know if it's going to rain or whatever, and then you got to cover the back. And the last time, like we went heavy on the buying stuff all the way home. And the truck was like this. And then you got to pull over and you go to a hotel and you got to wonder, is somebody going to steal something out of the back? So that's why I wanted an SUV again. So it's all closed in.
I had to turn the bright light off. It was blinding me.
See you later, Jules.
Have a good day.
Yep. So we're going on Good Friday on Mama G's.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
When's Good Friday?
I think it's next Friday.
Is it?
Not Good Friday. It's Black Friday. Did I say Good Friday?
Good Friday. Yeah, I'm saying to myself, isn't that April?
Yeah. Easter time.
Wow, you're really promoting it very, very early.
Yes. And then on Cyber Monday, we're on Rummage Raiders.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so you guys will have to come out. And then December 4th, I'm going back to my channel.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I think. I don't know. It's been so quiet. I haven't had to do much except clean the house the way I want to.
Yep. I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's just the reverse. It's like I have so many irons and so many fires. It's crazy. We have a community garage sale tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm hoping to get rid of some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
are you pricing it at garage sale prices?
Yeah, I guess.
Probably not.
Huh?
With this, I guess you're probably not.
I know.
You're not going to be one of those people that, print out a sheet from eBay.
No.
We'd have to kick.
But I know that's the hard thing. I know what stuff is worth. Like I'm not going to. I have a couple of large 60s. I have one next to me from the 70s. Tonka trucks. I'm not going to let them go for $1.
No,
or
but
$5.
Probably not going to sell either.
True.
But I would put them out. My buddy just went to a garage sale 2 weekends ago, and the guy's brother just died, and he sold my buddy all these really nice cars for $1 a piece. And he found out that when you go to the dealership and you got a new car coming out, this is the replica, the small version.
Oh, yes.
Car. Oh my gosh, the details. And he's made over $3,000.
Nice. I have one
for $1.
of those. Yep. Wow. I've had one of those in the past. They're very nice.
Yes.
That used to be so the salespeople could point out the details and stuff on the car.
Okay. Paul, sell that chit, says Jen.
Yeah. Well, I marked down a lot of stuff yesterday. Like I have a bed that I put up. So I got a lot of stuff on Facebook Marketplace. Mm-hmm. I marked down my slot machine to $100.
Wow, that's a good deal.
From $175.
That's a good deal.
So we'll see.
So are you moving to Massachusetts?
I think it's going to be New Hampshire. The prices up there, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, wherever, it's falling like crazy. Thank goodness it hasn't fallen that bad here so far. Here we've dropped 5 to 7%. Where up there, they're down 15, 20% or more. Mm. Which is great because when we first moved down here 19 years ago, it was the other way around.
Yeah.
Anybody's close to Orlando area. I'm right on 192. If you want to come by Friday or Saturday, I'll be here selling chit.
Des, your state's been going through it. Blinker. Your state was going through it with that idiot Brooks on trial. I watched the whole thing.
So did we. And, and it's funny because last night we waited for the judge to do a sentencing. Mm-hmm. We're literally outside in the car in the cold, waiting for the judge to
slam that bitch.
Slam him. And let me tell you, it was a beautiful thing.
Yes, it was.
And what was it? What was it? I didn't see it.
A year ago, this guy named Daryl Brooks drove his car through a Christmas parade and killed 6
I remember
people, injuring 60 others.
Yep, I remember that.
He claimed he was a sovereign citizen, and then
he claimed a whole lot of crap.
Himself and made a mockery. It was horrible. But the judge was awesome, and after weeks of watching it, it's over. She gave him a max sentence. He's got like 6 life sentences plus 700 years, something like that.
700. Wow. Okay, let me pull it up exactly.
Did you hear about the trial that they had? I think it was here. The kid that shot up the school and killed a lot of people.
Was that Parkland?
I think so. They only gave him life, and everybody was saying it should be death sentence. Mm-hmm. We have the death sentence here. What is it for if it's not for this?
I don't think that kid was all there.
That's what they say, but the parents and people were pissed. They were picketing and doing stuff. It's like, this is what the death sentence is for.
Well, this idiot... Go ahead, Jess.
I wish Wisconsin had the death penalty because this guy should have gotten it. He received 6 consecutive life sentences, plus 1,067 years in prison.
He ain't never getting out.
Yep, and watching... Let me tell you, this guy was a piece of work.
Yeah.
Like big time. He's got a nasty record, very nasty record. He should have never been out of jail in the first place for this to happen.
Yeah.
Second,
make that bag, Wendy.
He was like, I have feelings. I'm a human. I'm not a monster. Dude, you are a picture perfect example of what true evil is. And then his mom and grandma and some friend, I guess, spoke on his behalf about he's got mental health issues.
Yeah, so do I.
He is a psychopath.
Yeah.
Narcissistic piece of crap that deserves to sit the rest of his life in jail with nothing.
Jen says it right. Why should taxpayers pay him to sit in prison?
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. Nothing. He should get nothing. She even went as far, the judge went as far as taking 50% of anything that comes into him. They're going to pull it and give it to the families.
Yep.
I've never seen that.
Yep.
But she did that.
This country should have like Singapore. You do a crime or something, they take you in the center of town, they cut off a finger or a hand or something.
I'm all for it. I got a 22. I don't see the purpose in putting them in prison. If you're found guilty of that many years, I've got a 22. Let's go out back. Everybody can hold the gun so you don't know who actually hit him.
Yep. The firing squad, here we come. I don't think we should have to pay for him either. But at the same time, he's never going to be able to hurt another person again. And that's why I say Wisconsin should have the death penalty because
I mean, they might change it after that.
Oh, there's going to be a whole lot that's going to be changed, I think, because of this case. And it was such a worldwide thing where people were tuning in to see what was going to happen. I think it was Court TV. We were watching it on, and there were so many people from other countries that were just supporting the people of Waukesha. And that's why I'll show you. This is why I have what I have on as my little icon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I seen that. That's why I brought it up.
Yep.
And I took my blue light in support of Waukesha.
Yep. And then the night that he was found guilty of all counts, Tommy and I, that's what it was. Tommy, I, and some friends went on, and our whole backgrounds were blue in support of Waukesha. And I don't remember how long ago that was like the last time we were live, but we did that to show support.
Cool.
You know, because Tommy's got friends down there. You know, we have friends that were at that parade that were not that far from where it happened.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating. And then the things that he had up about people, a certain race, was ridiculous. And then this happened, and I don't understand how it didn't go, that he wasn't charged with other things, I guess you could say, besides what he was charged with. So I think Tommy and I should actually do a live and talk about it, because I know I can say a lot more things on his channel, but out of respect for Paul, I'm not going to bring up stuff.
Well, don't care.
Well, every time I speak my mind, I just lose more people anyway. So.
You know what? If that's the case, Paul, let him go. In fact, this is a good time. I gotta go, guys. Thanks for having me.
All right. No, thanks for coming on.
Much love. It was so
much love,
Julie.
Wait a minute.
I miss you too.
Yep, that's right. He still has it. Hey, love you guys. Jen, Wendy, Adam, Lisa. Who did I miss? All of you.
Adam.
I got Adam.
Wendy, Jen,
Tommy.
Jen.
Miss
Lisa.
Tommy too. I love Tommy's answers, just like yours, Paul. Don't ask if you don't want the truth.
That's it.
According to him. Yeah.
That's it.
Record crate, at first, like, I'm not exactly sure how he handled it. Like, he was so known. So Darrell Brooks was so known for his outbursts when things didn't go his way. He literally, when he was sentenced, he literally was in a different courtroom because he couldn't keep his mouth shut.
Yeah.
He gave up his right
to circus.
Yeah. and she wanted to get through it. And we just wanted to hear the first 6 counts with the first 6 counts, because we knew that the rest of the counts, they were going to be pretty high, but we wanted to know exactly what the counts, or what he got for the first 6 counts. And those were the deaths that were caused. There was an 8-year-old little boy that he killed.
Wow.
Ooh, it makes me so mad, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. I remember seeing it when it happened. I remember seeing it on the news, but I didn't know there were
people who were actually live
and
at that time.
How long after it happened was the trial?
I don't know. Tommy, do you know that answer? Because I know that they were starting, like, he was sending in paperwork and stuff like that way before. He tried to get, what did she say? The judge say,
trying to get it thrown out or something.
Reasonable, and I don't remember.
Julie said 1 year.
Yeah,
that's the other thing that amazes me. Sometimes
I know that this weekend is the 1-year anniversary of when it happened.
When some of these things happen, it takes so long to go to trial.
Yeah. So Tommy said the trial started like 10 months later. So he was just found guilty. I know we watched it for like 2 or 3 weeks of where it nonstop, when it was actually being shown on YouTube and stuff like that. And it got to a point where I couldn't, like, I would sit there and I watch, and then I'd have to walk away because I get so angry at what he was doing.
Wow.
And I didn't want to give him the satisfaction of knowing that everybody that had it on was watching. Not that he cared, because he didn't care about anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Record crate, you know, and that's why a lot of people call him DB.
All right, so we know you and Tommy are into this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Were you Team Amber or Team Depp?
As being a
female?
No. As being a survivor of DV, I was Team Johnny.
You were?
All the way. Okay. I saw things that he was doing that I remember doing when it was happening to me.
Wow.
And I remember watching it and getting so mad at her because she was such a fake.
Yep.
She was such a fake. And when they proved that her bruises was just makeup, yep. I told Tommy, I said, I said, I used to do that for school plays. That is makeup. That is makeup. That is not even real.
Did you watch it all?
I sure did.
People, when she contradicted herself, or when people caught her in a lie, that chat was going nuts. But she just said like 20 minutes ago that this happened and that happened. Now she's changing her story.
That's what narcissists do. They twist.
But it's like, why didn't they charge her with perjury? You know, why didn't she? Because she perjured herself, they said, at least almost a dozen times over the whole thing.
Everything that came out of her mouth was a lie.
Yep.
Everything.
And I watched the trailer for Aquaman 2, and it is so quick that I can't tell if that's her anymore or if they replaced her.
Okay, so rumor has it she was replaced.
Yep.
The scenes, and then, okay, so there's like 2 different rumors going around. So one rumor is she was replaced. The other rumor is they removed all her parts except for, I think, 5 minutes in the whole show, or in the whole movie. Now, let me tell you, I love Aquaman. I love that movie. And when I found out that they brought her inappropriate word back, I censored myself. I was not happy.
Yeah.
I was not happy. How come? And this is what I don't understand. Okay, it was definitely a double standard in
Oh yeah.
in the whole situation, because with men, they lose everything. They lose everything immediately. Johnny Depp lost everything immediately. And then it comes out to light that it was actually her and she didn't lose much of anything.
Right.
How is that fair? That is
Very
not
true.
fair. That I think is BS. And she needs to be locked away. That's how I feel about the situation.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see if she ever pays what she owes him, all the millions now. And
Well, he said, okay, so I caught an article, don't know how true it is, because there was a couple different ones. And you know how when people write articles, they don't always put in all the information that they're supposed to,
right.
and they like to twist things. But I was reading that he said it wasn't about the money.
Exactly.
He doesn't
Yep.
care if she pays him or not. What he wanted and what he cared about is clearing his name.
Yeah,
Because
I
he
don't blame
didn't
him.
do any of the stuff that she claimed.
Yep.
Like, what grown adult, be male or female, is going to, what's the word I'm looking for? Defecate on somebody's bed on their pillow.
Right.
That's not even right. You know what I mean?
No, I know. I know.
And
A
so,
warped mind.
and then she blamed it on her dog, which was
Right.
so proven not right. She totally
Yep.
lied about that. She totally lied about everything. And she's just disgusting, very disgusting. And I'm not the only survivor that has gone through this, female wise, that got fired up and angry with her for what she pulled, because it's women like that who lie, who make false claims, that makes it harder for women like me who have gone through it to be believed.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah. Yeah.
You
You
know,
look at it that way. Yeah, definitely.
and I've always said on my channel, when this topic would come up, that it's not only women who suffer, but it's men as well. And I've always said that. Always said that. And people kept telling me, no, men don't go through it. No, Johnny Depp is a prime example that men go through it and can survive.
Yep.
Because now he's getting 90% of the stuff that he was working on before the accusations. He's getting it back. And he's stronger than he was before, because like she said, nobody's going to believe you. You're a man. Well, you know what? This girl believed him 100% from the start once she made the accusations.
Right.
He doesn't have the personality. He doesn't have that aura of somebody who would do that.
Right. I like the way his team, like when she would spout something, they would just really and laugh at her. Like, but you just said, this, and now you're saying this. It's like, oh my God. Just throw the whole thing out. She's so bad.
Straight at all. She couldn't keep anything straight.
Right.
And it's sad. It is sad that she had to resort to that.
Oh, yeah.
You got to be somewhere in the depths of hell to spew garbage like that about somebody that you twisted everything. And that's what a narcissist does.
Well, go on to a national magazine.
Yeah.
To defame somebody. It's
exactly.
Like, really?
I think she should pay the money. I don't care if she's living under a bridge in a van. She needs to pay him for what she did one way or another. She hasn't come out and apologized to him. You know what I mean? The whole world knows she's a liar. She's not.
Oh yeah, it's because everybody talked about, like, even all the shows after the trial, 5 o'clock after it ended, when you have all this like Entertainment Tonight, she said this, and then she said that. Well, why? She's lying like crazy, and why don't they give her perjury or whatever? How they perjure her or something? And it's the same thing over and over again. Well, yesterday she said this happened, and then today, it's this. So which is it?
Right.
It was amazing.
I think my favorite part of the trial was when they would walk in. She would walk in. She wasn't greeted by her attorneys.
Right.
She was completely ignored. It was like they had to be there. So, but they didn't acknowledge her.
Right.
But when Johnny walked in, the whole room lit up.
Yeah, shook everybody's hand, says good morning to everybody.
And it was such a, like, as soon as the trial started, you could see at the beginning of it how he was nervous and he was, just not sure what was going to happen, to by the end of it, he was strong. He won. He was able to prove his case, and it helped him to be able to start to heal from what she did to him.
Right.
She took his finger off. Like, really? I'm like,
yeah.
What?
That's amazing.
And then the pictures. Tommy just said I played a golf game against Candace from Shed Flips. That's awesome.
Just played a golf.
Who won? Oh. Who won, Tommy? Who won? But yeah, the pictures that she showed, they were the same pictures, just some were darkened and then printed.
Oh yeah. Photoshopped or whatever. Yeah.
Like, really? Like, you can't tell that those are fake? That's the same picture. How are you going to say, well, this happened this day and this happened this day? It's the exact same pattern. So you're telling me that he was such a pro that he was able to make the same pattern day after day? No, right. It's not possible.
And then when that expert came in and said, well, you do know that pictures have a digital imprint.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I think everybody knows that. Obviously, she didn't.
She didn't. Tommy said, I won by 3 yards on a draw. Is that good or bad? I don't play his golf game, so I don't know if that's good or bad.
I don't know. I don't play golf at all.
Winning, that's cool.
I played golf once. It was the most boring thing I ever did. The only good part about it was driving the cart, smoking cigars, and drinking beer at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, jeepers.
Talking business. Well, it was a business thing.
Yeah, that's too early.
Oh, it definitely was.
Yeah. Well,
so how is business for you guys? Good. Still going nuts on the decals?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. We get a lot of special orders. So.
Very cool.
That's what I've been working on recently, is a lot of special orders. So.
Very cool. Yeah, if anybody sees, if you're not connected to Des and Tommy, the Bargain Effect, they have a Facebook channel. If you want to put the link in, Des.
The YouTube
Tommy, channel? I guess it's well, one of you are always posting. We have this one, we have that one on Facebook.
Yeah, let me get that.
Pretty cool. So if you ever need one for your car, truck, van, top of your laptop, that's what these are for. Or you put them anywhere. Put them on your front door. One that says "Go away."
Any smooth, clean, or any clean, smooth surface, you can put them on. But if you put them on like cups and stuff, you'll have to hand wash them. They don't do the dishwasher.
Ping G, good morning. That's Des. Ping G, thanks for coming in. Ping, I was pulling poster orders this morning, and I think I have 5 from what you wanted. And if you wanted to do that, deal, the even swap, I would say okay. There's their eBay store. Tommy just put it in.
Yep, I can't drop links, so Tommy did that.
Cool, very cool. Yeah, that's another reason I was thinking of getting a trailer, because it's like a traveling billboard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You typed in "thank you, Tommy," and he's probably sitting 5 feet away from you.
No, I'm downstairs. He's not here.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, we got these new setups.
That's nice. That looks.
3
monitors. You got
monitors.
triple.
Yep, 3 monitors. That's our Facebook account. Oops.
Nice.
But yeah, 3 monitors. Love it. So much easier to work with. And
yes, Ping, I will get yours out today, tomorrow, the latest. And thank you.
No, he's upstairs. I'm downstairs now. I'm in the dungeon down here now.
That's cool. Yeah,
and I love it.
I keep getting I get the emails from realtor.com like every day, at least minimum once a day. And every time I see something I'm interested, I said I have to, if I don't know what it is with realtors back home, the pictures of the property don't do it any justice. Like if I was the broker and those were my agents, they wouldn't be working for me long.
Oh boy.
Because I remember when I first started, my wife would say, "Are you selling the couch or the dining room or the living room or whatever?" And that's when I had to keep telling my people, you got to get a wide angle lens, get the whole room.
Well, do you get them on Facebook or do you get them on just a regular email?
Oh, Realtor.com will email you every day if you put in your.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't sure what.
But I have to keep asking the listing agent, "Does this have a basement?" Well, yes. Well, I said, well, there's no pictures of it. Is it that bad? Typically, when you get a listing and it only has a picture of the front of the property, all right, what's wrong with it? Why didn't they take pictures of everything else?
Here we go. I'll show you this. This is on Marketplace. These people are trying to sell their house. This is the picture that they open up with.
Wow.
And it's a beautiful house, but not everybody can see.
It almost reminds me of an old motel.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly what that is, but it looks like it's underwater.
That looks like it's flooded. That's where you load the boats. That looks like it's a hop underwater. Right.
I mean, this is what we see on Marketplace when people try to sell. This is in Plainfield.
Yeah. How much is it?
$359,000.
Oh my gosh.
The house is 2,400 square feet. Well,
it's probably expensive because it's on the water.
It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath plus garage attached to house. Standalone 3-car garage with woodwork.
Thank you, Ping.
I was looking to see if it has. It doesn't say how much property it is.
That first picture of the house that you showed, that's what we call putting lipstick on a pig, because you could see the old boards and then they put the new stuff over it.
Right, and that's what they do around here. Let's see. There's that one, and then they open it up with the garage.
Oh my God, that's what I'm looking for. Something like that. That's what I want, is one of those steel buildings.
And this is what attracts like the men to the area.
Yep.
This is a 4-bedroom, 1-bath house. It's in Coloma, which is not far from us. It's 198,000. I did say it was 4 bedrooms, 1 bath, right?
Yep.
I'm not sure if I did or not, but like this is what we get, and this is just a marketplace.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
it's dated, but a lot of people don't want to look past all of that and imagine like what it could be. Like right here, I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw this, I thought this was a burn mark.
Wow. I'm sorry, the dog's going nuts. FedEx just pulled up. Is that a heater?
No, it's a picture.
Oh, because some of the old houses have the heaters on the wall like that.
Right, but I thought it was a burn mark until they showed this angle, and then
Maddie, stop.
But you can see that it's a picture.
Maddie, stop. One bath not happening. Yeah, but Jen, that's what Sandy says. I said, wait a minute. You have room. You can make another bath.
Yeah.
Especially if you have a basement, it's easy. You can put in another bathroom. And if you have the land, if you have to build out.
Right. I'm trying to see if I can find the one that was in here that was like, because you were talking about pictures.
Come here.
Is it this one? No, this is not this one.
But it looks so far what you're pulling up. It looks like people are just taking pictures with their phone.
Mm-hmm.
Because if that's the size, like the now see, there's a full picture.
Yep.
I would love to find a property with one of those on it. I found one, and the property had foundation issues, and I said, well, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, this is on 2 acres. It's 510,000. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, but they open up with this. There's the outside of the house.
Nice.
There's the kitchen.
Very nice.
Living room area. It's like an open concept.
Love the floors.
I love the screened in area. And then that's all they show. But that's all they show. Like they don't show bedrooms, they don't show bathrooms.
Right.
And those are what frustrates me. It's like if you're going to take pictures and upload them, you might want to like show them all instead of giving a website, because a lot of people don't read all of this. So
exactly.
Look at the pictures first, say, oh, okay, I see the price, I see that. Well, where's the rest of the house? Oh, okay, there's a problem. And then they click out of it.
Yeah, because usually MLS allows you 20 pictures.
Mm-hmm.
I think everybody's MLS allows you 20 pictures.
Yeah.
But I mean, I had people, like I have a professional camera that I used to help my agents and take pictures for them. But then I have agents that didn't want to. So I said, there's a wide angle lens you can get for your phones. And I ended up buying like a half a dozen of those. And they just magnet on, and then you get a wide angle. But yeah, I mean, the pictures I see lately are like, this is crazy. This listing agent wouldn't be in my office for long. They kept doing this.
Yeah. And you can tell the ones that are just trying to sell it for themselves. We've seen houses. Okay, so this one's kind of funny. Here we go. So this is all dirty. I don't know what that is. Is that a cord? Is it supposed to be there? So you look at it and you're like, oh, look, garbage.
Right.
Crap in the middle of the floor. All right, let's see. Try to look past it. You try. Blurry.
Yep.
It's like, why didn't you just like clean up the mess?
But you see the fuzzy areas on the left and the right?
Mm-hmm.
The picture should take up that whole area.
Right. They never open the curtains. You want light. You want to show how bright it can be.
Yep.
Not that I'm a professional. I've been around Tommy too long. Stage it up a little bit. Make it look good. If you want to try to sell your house.
Right.
you know, a random piece of board. No vent cover.
Yeah, it looks like they just put the floors in, and that could be a baseboard that they're going to put in. But still, why do you going to show people that?
Yeah. The bathroom's cute. I think it's the only room in the house that actually looks clean.
Yep.
And finished. And yeah. And Tommy, you know, and we look at houses all the time. And it's like, yeah, no, okay, we're good. You know, and then it's got plaster. It's got plaster walls.
Okay.
And I hate plaster because they're hard to put. Like, you literally have to drill a hole, pull it out, put one of those little pin thingies in, then screw in the screw just to hang something. That's too much work. That's way too much work. We have plaster here. And so when this house gets leveled, because, you know, houses have to be leveled every so often. It's just part of owning a house. That's what Tommy.
Wait a minute. Houses that don't have a basement have to be leveled.
Our house has to be leveled.
So you don't have a basement?
I'm in the basement.
So what do they level? Because your house is connected to the basement.
You see that right there?
The beam, supporting beam.
Yeah. No, the thing that's coming down.
The lally column.
Yeah, we have those throughout our basement. The house literally settles. I mean, everything settles.
Right.
And so the house needs to be jacked up and leveled again. With plaster, the walls are all going to crack.
Right.
When that happens.
Yep.
It's a pain in the butt. When they fixed the bay window that we have upstairs a couple years ago, it cracked all the way around on both sides.
Wow. Yeah, because window wall.
And the thing is that already has to be redone because they didn't put any footing down or a concrete pad to put that up on.
Yeah.
They just put blocks on top of sand.
Wow.
So that has to be done every couple of years as well.
Oh, wow.
It's not our landlord. Like, it's not our landlord's fault. She bought the house this way, and I feel for her, and I love her to death. I love our landlord. She's amazing. But it takes time. It takes money. You know, Tommy, if we were to buy this house, Tommy wants to put in different posts so that when the house settles again, all he's got to do is like turn it so that lifts it up. We don't have that. We have, it came with whatever these are.
Oh, okay.
They don't move. They don't. You got to jack it up, the whole house.
So they're not adjustable.
And then put new ones in. So.
Wow.
And this is the one. This one here is the one that broke my foot.
Wow.
Broke my foot in half. So I wanted to put some cushion around all the poles down here. So yeah, I mean, but plaster is a pain in the butt. And that's what they use a lot of, the older houses around here.
Right.
Our neighbor, they have a stucco on the outside of their house. And I like it, but not everybody does. Not that I would want it on my house. I think it's a cool house because it's different in the neighborhood. A friend of ours around the corner, they ended up putting up the vinyl siding.
Yep.
But they had the stucco, and they had to scrape it and try to get it off. And then they had these like really cool old shingles.
Yes.
That came down halfway, and then the rest of it was the stucco. And I loved their house. I thought it was cool, but it was already starting to peel. So it needed to be changed out.
Oh, wow. Now we have, Christy says her farmhouse had plaster. They just drywalled over it.
Yeah, and I don't know how that would make our rooms smaller, I think, personally. So if we were to buy the house, what we would do is we would take out all the plaster and just rebuild the walls with the drywall.
That's what I did in my family, when I was growing up and I got the house. That's what we did. We had the plaster and what they call plaster and lath.
Yep, that's what we got.
Yep, we pulled it all down, but we insulated every
Mhm.
wall, and then we put the drywall up over it.
Yeah, our buddy that just did his house around the corner, um, he came through and did a walkthrough with us because we wanted to
And it's just
know.
more insulation. That's true, Kristen. Yep.
It
So
is, it is. But what we want to do with the house, like our buddy walked through with Tommy, and we were trying to figure out which walls were the weight bearing walls and which ones we could pull and just get rid of, because I like an open concept.
Mhm.
Where my mom doesn't like an open concept, and so she has an open concept. I do not have an open concept. So she's talking about closing in her open concept. And I'm like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. But that's what she likes. And for here, I would like to have where my living room, dining room, kitchen is all open. I like to have that. I won't feel claustrophobic, I guess you
Right.
could say. And so he walked with Tommy through the house, and he was like, okay, that's a weight bearing wall. No, that one you can remove. This one you can remove. This one you have to keep. And so I was like,
But if you're in the basement, you can see which ones are load bearing walls and which ones are not.
I don't know how to tell that.
Well,
He does.
your master beam that's going across.
Oh, so like this?
Well, wherever the posts are.
So, okay. Sorry. So this would be like a weight bearing wall.
Right.
Or right here.
Yeah, you can't get rid of that
Okay.
because the weight bearing walls are
And
on
then,
top of that. That's what's holding it up.
And then that one would be too.
Yeah.
That one.
Because your floor joists are going into that.
Okay.
But don't forget too, like when we did our first house, which was built, I think, in 1901, there were gas pipes going. Even if it was not a load-bearing wall, there was some walls that had gas pipes running through them,
right?
Stuff like that. And then, man, you're into a whole pot of beans, as they say then, because now you got to get plumbers and, well, we got to move the gas line. Are you sure you really want to take this wall down?
And that's the thing. Okay, so like the one between the dining room and, because our living room and dining room is one, and then we have our kitchen off. It would be what you would call a galley kitchen.
Yeah.
But the thing is I don't like my kitchen because there's cabinets and cupboard on one side with the stove and the sink, and the other side is just a refrigerator and it's open. We have shelves there, so we have space to put our stuff that we need in there.
Right.
And when we cook, so we have like this little area where we can prep stuff for dinners, when I'm baking, that kind of thing. And I don't like it. I need a bigger area for cooking because I use a lot of cooking utensils when I cook. Like I have probably about 20 things out when I want to cook, and there's just not enough room for it. Right. So if we took, what? This beam here goes across the one wall in our kitchen that doesn't have the cupboards on it. Now that I'm thinking about it now. So we would have to leave that one up. But the other wall that joins the kitchen and the living room, dining room area, we can take that out. We would put an
island?
Not an island, but like a little breakfast nook.
Okay.
Thing.
Yeah, it's like Christy said, Well, found a set of newer cabinets, fit perfectly. It's $400 with an island, huge pantry. She ripped out
nice.
her whole kitchen.
Nice.
Yeah, we redid when we took ours was a 2-family at the time, and Sandy and I took over the first floor and we redid the whole thing. But yeah, I'm looking at doing all that over again when we go home. The other reason I'm looking for something with land is because I want to do solar, but I want to do it myself.
Oh, solar power?
Yeah.
Off-grid, partial off-grid?
Yeah. Yeah, because we watch a couple of people on YouTube that are off-grid.
The homestead
And
channels?
yeah, the people here, like I tell people in the community all the time, if this is not, if you're not living in your forever home, don't do solar. Because
Right.
when you actually go to sell it, you're not going to be able to. And then they're going to want like $1,500 to remove the panels. And then you're going to have more money to fix the roof. So don't do it because, and they say, well, why won't people want it? And I said, because they're getting a mortgage for your house. And now you want them to add the $40,000 bill that you're paying for solar. They'll be knocked out of the mortgage. They won't be able to get it. And then people start, oh, I see. I have a galley kitchen and it's the pits, but I hate to cook. It's only me. Yeah, I love to cook, but I like a lot of room in the kitchen too.
Yeah, I love cooking. I love baking. I just hate my kitchen more. So it kind of dampers the cooking, and Tommy and I cook a lot together.
Yeah.
When we're outside, we have a cooking area set up, an outdoor kitchen kind of area set up, and we don't have the luxury of being comfortable when we cook together in the kitchen in the house.
Yeah.
Because we're both like, oh, I need the stove. No, I need the stove. You know, and I was told, oh, I want. You always, I want. Well, you know what? I want a bigger kitchen. I want more. I shouldn't say bigger kitchen. I need the space so that when Tommy and I are cooking, we can do it comfortably together. And we can work, as a family, we do like to cook together. So, and then Thanksgiving, it's kind of a pain in the booty because there's not enough room to like prep everything. You have to do one thing at a time, and then you have to time it just so that everything is done and warm at the same time. And it's hard with the way that the kitchen is set up.
It is. It is. But
and I don't have a place to put my new waves. We have 2 new waves that I would love to have out all the time. I have an Instapot. I have a KitchenAid mixer. Like, I want to be able to display this stuff and go and use it anytime I want instead of having to clear off the counter, make sure that it's, close enough over, but yet I still have enough space to do what I need to do over here while I'm mixing.
Put the ingredients somewhere.
Yeah, it's. And Tommy keeps telling me, we buy the house and, we can make it however you want. And I just got a new faucet for my kitchen. I'll show you. I love this faucet. It is my baby. And let me tell you, I showed my dad and I told my dad, you need to get this faucet. My dad tells me it's too industrial.
Well, that looks like the one we have.
I love it.
It's a Moen?
I don't know.
Oh.
I got it on Amazon.
We upgraded when we bought this house. We upgraded everything, and I found out that Moen's are guaranteed for life. My faucet in the master bath was leaking a little.
Okay.
And I called Moen. Well, I went onto their support website, and they said, we need the model number. And I said, how the hell do I know what the model number is? We just upgrade. Send us a picture. So we sent them the picture. They said, oh, you need this. And then they also sent the piece to take it out because it's a special wrench adapter.
Yeah.
And I was amazed. Like had it in 3 or 4 days, and I was thankful. I didn't realize that they were guaranteed for life like that.
Yeah, I didn't either. I know the faucet that we had before, we stretched that for like 2 years. It kept like it was the second one that we had, same type, and I have children who, when they are mad and they have to do dishes because they have chores. I shouldn't say they have chores. You know, my son would just like that with it, and it cracked it inside. So we fixed it. Couldn't find parts to replace it, so we just kind of super glued it. Gorilla glue. That stuff works really good. And then we fixed it that way, and it was this weird piece tool to try to get everything out. It was so strange. And then we had that for 2 years, and then the handle where it connects to the little spout where the water comes out, that cracked. Gorilla glue is not good for that part because it's plastic. So it wasn't good for that, and it just made it worse. And so we broke down and we got this. Let me tell you, I'm the one that washes dishes now. I'm the one that makes sure every time it's used, it gets wiped down. It's my baby. I wipe it down, make sure it's clean, no water spots, no nothing that can make it look horrible. And Tommy's like, yeah, that's not going to last. I'm like, hey, that's my baby. It's the same faucet that I wanted. I said, and we've had it for 6 or 8 weeks now. And
nice.
And usually I don't last this long, keeping, wiping everything down like I do, like super detailed like that.
Yeah.
But I've been doing it since we got it. And like Jasmine will go and wash her hands, and she'll touch the handle. I'm like, don't forget to wipe it. And she's like, can I dry my hands?
Yeah, well, that's like they say, like anything, you take care of it and it'll last forever.
Yeah, and we got it on Amazon, and it's funny because Tommy was making fun of me. We have it on the handle is on the opposite side.
Okay, yeah.
On this side, because I'm left-handed.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier for me. Everybody else in the house is right-handed. But if I'm doing dishes, we're going to set it up the way I like it.
Right.
So I did. So most houses, or most faucets are on the other side. With this one, we were able to turn it so that with being a lefty, I could use it a lot easier. And so I love it. I love it, but I don't know what brand it is.
Yeah, I've done more dishes lately because I think 6 months ago, I took stuff out of the dishwasher. I probably didn't close the door enough. And when I walked by, the door fell and I tripped over it. I got so pissed, I ripped the door off the dishwasher. And Sandy says, can it be fixed? I says, no.
Okay.
So I got to replace it.
I looked it up. It's a Voton. That's the brand.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not a Moen.
No, I don't know how to say that. Voton.
Could be. Oh, crap. I got to go because I have people coming over soon. Do you have anything coming up that you want to promote?
Go to the Bargain Effect. Make sure that you guys are subscribed and hit that bell so you can get notifications because we randomly go live on that channel.
Very cool. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you again.
It was good to see everybody and you as well. It was awesome to see Julie.
Yes, yes. Have to do this more often.
Lady.
Yeah, we'll have to do this again.
Sounds good to me.
Well, thank you everyone for coming in. And this is the last show for the week. This is Thursday. Today is Thursday, so I don't know what's going on, if I'll be on anytime. Tommy just put the link in.
For his channel.
My community garage sale, and I'm doing it too, was tomorrow and Saturday. So if anybody wants to stop by, just reach out to me. I'll give you the address, or go to garagesales.net, I think, or garagesales.com, and I'm listed in there. And I guess that's it. So everybody have a great day. Make some money today. Yes. And make some money tomorrow and the weekend, and list a lot of stuff. And we'll see you later.
Bye.
That's the end of another great show, everybody. Thank you very much for coming in. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Hope you even learned a little something. And as always, thank you for your support. And please subscribe to the channel for more great content like we did have today. And Maddie, do you want to tell the people goodbye and have a great day?